everybody's gonna float and love instruments like how me and you do. Just to keep it real, a lot of people rely on software, and you're not gonna go to Guitar Center when you can go to pluginboutique.com and get your software for even lower than what it will sell inside of the store. Guitar Center after the pandemic or when it reopened, the foot traffic got lower. I mean, not many people want to wear masks, and they didn't have much stuff available inside of the store.
And this is what I'm saying before. Like, if you go look up Optimus, his last video, they're talking about, oh, we're going to bring back the COVID lockdowns because people don't want to wear masks. Like he said, people don't want to wear masks. So they can't walk into these places and be like, you see, we all for the longest time just forgot that this disease was even here in the first place. And another thing that makes this whole entire spiel even worse is the fact that because people don't want to wear masks, that's why you're not getting foot traffic, because these people don't want to wear masks. I don't understand why it is so hard for people to, get their products in to test, to, want to test them inside the store, because it would be better to get people in the door. It's like people are just like, I don't want to wear a mask, so I'm not gonna do it, blah blah. We're lazy. We become more lazy than not. And that's sad. It's just, it is really really sad to the point that we have to do that. That we literally have to do that. It's just super super sad, and I don't like the way that you know all these people have to, that own these stores are treating COVID. I'm not saying that the people at the store are treating COVID badly. I'm saying that we as consumers that hear about COVID don't even care about it and forgot about it, and we just really don't even care, because there's a lot of facts that have been shown that people have been to parties together, not distancing themselves 6 feet away, and still don't even care. Like, we don't even care. Period. And it's just very dumb. I want and wish the world to be a better place so that we could have more of this without having places like Guitar Center file for bankruptcy because these people don't wear masks. Because think about it, once COVID is over, they're gonna get all their money back. So it's like we just gotta find a way to, get rid of this disease, and then boom. But the thing that's stopping everybody or most businesses is because people don't want to wear their masks, and that's sad because it's preventing people from, getting and trying products for free. Sweetwater allows you to get these products better than Guitar Center can, but it's the fact that, Guitar Center really doesn't, you really don't have any traction after a certain while. You just don't. You just don't have any traction. Like, if I go on Sweetwater right now, right? So they're making in revenue 805 million. They're losing, Guitar Center's losing 800 million. That's on the website. That's on the video that they're filing bankruptcy for. Like, look, they're filing bankruptcy for, where is it? It says the company said its bankruptcy filing has received up to 165 million in new equity investments, and lenders agreed to reduce the company's debt by nearly 800 million. So they got to reduce the debt by nearly 800 million when Sweetwater themselves are making a revenue of 805. They're making a revenue of 805 million USD, and that was from 2019, which means they're probably making already 100 mil. They're making 100. They're making more than a mil probably right now, and it's sad. It's sad that we can get some of these products with free shipping and like a 2-year warranty, and you can pay monthly, which is like, it's just ridiculous. Like, if I go and I look up keyboards, for instance, just look up keyboards, for instance. And I can get this keyboard right here. This for $119, right? Which means I'm saving $80 regularly, right? If I go on Guitar Center right now, if I go on Guitar Center right now, and I go on here right now, right? And I look up the Ekai MPK Mini, and I just look this up, right? It is $119, right? It's $119 for the same thing, right? I go on Sweetwater, it's $119. It's the same thing, but but the way that they're distributing it and giving it to you, see, like you can get this professional mini play keyboard for like $139. But it's like you're getting it strictly from Guitar Center, so they're sending it to you. It's like Sweetwater has a distributor, probably from wherever this was. It's the same price. It doesn't mean that the prices are different. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand how Sweetwater bridges the gap for the same keyboard, like bridges the gap for like the same keyboard. And this is the one where you can make music off of the thing itself. It has like the little thingy up here, window, and it has like it just has the window up here and the banks, and it's different, right? Because it's the mini, it's the APK mini, right? It's got the window on and everything. What really gets me is, why is Guitar Center then why is Guitar Center taking so long for them to ship products? It's what I don't understand. See, how long does Guitar Center take to ship? 3 to 5 days. They should ship by next day and do not have a contact with and use UPS only. UPS averages approximately 3 to 5 days to deliver it to your door. Order status is still processing. I called customer service several times and they always tell me to give it another 24 hours. The item is supposed to be shipped within 3 to 5 business days. After ordering, it's been 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So they literally take 2 weeks. And if we look up Sweetwater, it takes 1 to 5 days. The typical delivery for Sweetwater takes 1 to 5 days. They take three, if you look at it again, they take 3 to 5 days, right? But it actually takes them 2 weeks. It takes them 1 to 5 days for certain items, such as special order or oversized, may not qualify for free shipping, right? So you buy a guitar from there, it takes 3 to 4 days at most. The typical delivery time is 1 to 5 days. Lightweight items will be shipped via United States Postal Service class mail as trackable and normally arrives within 2 to 4 days. You see what I'm saying? Heavier items that ship via FedEx Ground or UPS are 1 to 5 days. So it says 1 to 5 days. Delivery to business by 4:30 p.m. and residents by 7 p.m. in 3 business days. See, so they have clear evidence that shows here that this stuff is actually getting there, right? Delivery time. If it's grounds, it is 1 to 5 business days to every deliverable address within the contiguous United States, which is 3 to 7 business days if it's in Mexico. But it upgrades to overnight and second day via shipping express are available. If it's the grounds, if it's UPS grounds, it's 1 to 6 business days within the United States, and and upgrades available for 3 days select ground and 2 day air and next day air. You see what I'm saying? So you're getting like options. You're literally getting options for like faster delivery. And they said they've never gotten like calls back saying that it took so long, blah blah. So this actually tells you right here the difference between this, and it's just sad. It's just super sad that they literally do this.
By no means, I get stuff pretty decently in time, but not compared to something like Sweetwater or Amazon, which is the big monster these days. Their service isn't on par with those companies. Couple that up with the fact that other companies, or just I can get stuff faster at other websites, or they might have exclusives faster and they send and have better services. Yeah, Guitar Center has to be at least second or third, and they're not even close. And that really hurts their business in itself. But like I said, Chapter 11 doesn't mean that they're gone. It just means that they are trying to say, hey, we need help. We're losing a lot of money. Times is very difficult, and we need to readjust our business and kind of figure things out. That's what Chapter 11 means. Chapter 7, oh man, they in big trouble. But yeah, my recommendations for the people at Guitar Center is, yeah, you got to revamp your YouTube channel. It's not bad, but it isn't good either. I mean, on the level of Sweetwater, when it comes to presentations,
So we're gonna do that. We're actually going to look up Guitar Center's YouTube, and we're gonna look up Sweetwater's YouTube and see how they compare. And then y'all can you people can comment down below and tell me which one would you rather, if you were a consumer and you were actually going to buy one of their products, who would be the better leading contender, and who would you actually buy from, even in this even in this epidemic today.
Hello, Guitar Center. Blank Forms here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Moog Matriarch and specifically the sequence. And I'm going to play it in, but the key is I'm going to play it kind of loose so that the notes come down with each chord in sort of a different order. And so what that's going to do, it's going to confuse the sequencer a bit as far as where to put each note in each particular chord, and it's going to move around for each oscillator. So I'll let you hear that. I'm going to find the pitch first. There it is. Slow it down a bit. So if I isolate, so you can hear that's moving around. That one as well. And that one as well. So that's going to get particularly nice when I start moving the octaves around. Add a little more delay.
You see what I'm saying? Like this for a Moog thing, and he's like explaining like how the dials work, why when you would hit each keys individually it would do everything, but it looks like this style, right? So this was on, we're just on the keyboard demos for keyboards and synths, right? we're on this demos for keyboards and synth, right? So we're gonna go to Sweetwater. And we're just gonna go to Sweetwater, right?
Hey guys, this is Zachary.
And we're just gonna go to keyboard demos like they do over here, right? So there's keyboard demos, right?
Hi guys, Jacob Dupre here. I've got the
It has, see, they literally come out with a guy. You can see his face. You can literally interact because the guy is right there in front of you. There's not hands on the keyboard, like just turning knobs and like trying to teach you like you're an unborn baby. You know what a keyboard consistently does, or should, if you've ever actually owned a keyboard with any buttons to touch on. But that's but that's kind of what I'm showing you, is the different layout of how they actually do this. See, this is on the Korg, which is a Korg.
It's also worth mentioning that in the sequencer, you can record, if you want to record an electric guitar directly into this, you can. There are inputs on this keyboard, so you can do that.
So it is still doing like the thing, but like theirs was just literally not showing the guy, it just automatically went to like hands. So it's like more direct, you know what I'm saying? It's more direct. It literally is. It's just more direct and showing the guy's face first, rather than just going, "Hey, I got a keyboard. Let's just go to how it works." We're actually gonna say, "Hey, shout out." We're gonna give shout outs to people's names.
Hey guys, Jacob Dupre here. Today, I'm going to show you some great keyboards.
See, and Jacob Dupre is probably just the guy who's just sponsoring all the items for keyboards. That's another thing too. He's got this Ableton Live thing up here. He's got the APK Mini that's up here too. He's got like M Audio, and he's got this this right here too. So you can get this.
Action mini keys, so that's unweighted keys. A 4-way.
See, this is the keyboard that I got. This keyboard right here is the keyboard that I got.
Thumbstick, which you can use for things like pitch bend and modulation. 8 MPC style pads and 8 control knobs. It also has a built-in arpeggiator with adjustable resolution, range, and modes. It's USB powered, so that means you don't need a power cord to use it. You can just plug it straight into your computer with a USB and it's ready to go. This is a great one if you move around a lot, you're always traveling, maybe you're in a hotel room and you just want something that you can put in a backpack and just use with your computer in a small space. It's perfect for that. The MPK Mini comes with software that'll get you making music.
See, and I got Hybrid 3. I didn't get this Mini Grand or this Velvet, but I got this Hybrid 3 because of the one that I got. The one that I got doesn't actually look like this. Doesn't have this window up here. It doesn't have any of that. It doesn't have these knobs. It doesn't have that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It has 8 of these. It has this. It has that. And the keys, but it doesn't have this, and it doesn't. And it has these knobs, but it doesn't have like this window up here, and the buttons are actually at the bottom. So this is kind of like an updated version of this. Because if you look at the old one, it has pad controls on the bottom for bank A and B, CC, and program change. And then next to that is the program select. And then there is the 8K knobs at the top of it. It's like they flip. It's like they said, you know what? Let's just flip them so that this is on the bottom, so that the pad controls on the bottom instead of on the top. And then they added a window so you can like see. I guess that's just for visual effect. I don't know if that does anything other than just to show it for visual.
Right out of the box. If you're a fan of the MPC style workflow, it comes with MPC beats, but in addition, you get 1,500 different downloadable sounds and 6 virtual instruments. Mark III. It's a fairly. Next up is the M-Mod.
But it's showing like the higher quality version of it. And that's something that I like too, is that version of it. But as he was saying before, you know, they're not really getting traffic, like foot traffic, into their store because not a lot of people are wearing masks. It's sad to me that just for that they're not wearing a lot of masks. So it's just that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Um, Comment down below what you think is better from both of those. I would like to know. Other than that, it's been a 20-minute video and I'm done.